So I left Aachen this morning, and all the time since I left I've been going uphill because there's Aachen in the distance there in the valley, and I've been coming up roads like this, and as you can see I've got a bit more climbing to do. The plan is that I'm going to get to the three-country corner, so where the Netherlands, Germany and Belgium meet, not too far up here. Hello from the three countries point. We've got the three flags here, although that seems to be a French flag. Oh no, it's the Dutch flag, apologies. I was expecting a lighter blue. Germany in the middle, Belgium there. Here, this stone is the point where they meet. So at the moment I'm in Germany. If I step over this line, I'm in the Netherlands. Step over the next line, and I'm in Belgium. So me, the bike, we're home, we're back in Belgium, and now what I need to do is navigate to Liège. I've just descended a massive hill from the three countries point and come down here, and I found the beginning of the RAVeL 39, which is exactly what I was looking for, and hopefully, if the articles are to be believed, this will be a beautiful route all the way to Liège. Best Greenway in Europe 2021, so let's see what it's like. I've come to a RAVeL junction, so 39, which I was following, goes up that way, goes back into Germany by the look of things, an 11km to Valkenrate train station if I want to take the train from there, and 38 seems to go this way, and they seem to have invested an awful lot of money in a rather fabulous children's playground here, and there's some signs here about who's paying for what. Mainly Liège province, by the look of things. I'm not sure whether this project is totally finished yet. It doesn't have an end date at the bottom, and this sign doesn't look very permanent. Anyway, so far so good. That's the way I've come from. Let's go on this way and see what else I can find. Not convinced about this Greenway of the Year thing at all. There's the path, I don't know if you can actually see it. By the side of the road, 70km/h road, so not great. And then there's one way I could be going, or that way, or this way, but I don't actually know because it's given up signing me to towns. It's just given me knooppunts, and I don't have a knooppunt map with me. So I'm going to go straight ahead and hope for the best. But my assumptions at the last stop were fine. And I actually seem to have found a rather decent greenway now. I think I read somewhere that actually it doesn't really start properly till Hamburg, or however you pronounce it. I'm not sure if I'm in Dutch speaking or French speaking Belgium here. I keep saying bonjour to everyone and no one's complained. Anyway, you can see here clearly an old train line and the embankments at the side. So hopefully it's going to stay like this till the end. Just absolutely chucked it down. So I'm soaking wet, which probably is an unfair way to test a cycle path. These red barriers, this one's a single one, lots of them are doubles, really annoying. Here's my bike, here's the path I just crossed, but here is evidence of what I was mentioning earlier, the 10th European Greenways Award, Excellence category, first prize, from Liège to Aachen by the RAVeL. I can't believe it won. I really can't believe it won. It doesn't go to Aachen, so it's already lying, and it's just, I don't know, maybe it's the weather, maybe my legs are sore, but this cannot be the best that Belgium can offer. I've been climbing non-stop for what seems like hours now. I'm sure it's not that bad, but it's been pretty dull. With headwind and rain, not great. Anyway, I've come across this place, which seems to be a fort from 1940s, so a Second World War fort. There's a sign that looks like it could do with renewing. There's a list of everyone who died, I guess, at this particular fort, 1940 to 1945. And I'm hoping I'm at the top of the hill now because A, is a good place to put forts at the top of hills, and B, there's a massive telecommunications tower here. You can see the fort is actually quite big. It goes on behind that camper van there, all round. Some rather nice flags and a bit more fort there in the distance. So I'm going to have a little look around and see if that can lift my enthusiasm for this particular RAVeL. It stopped raining, happy days, but it'll start again soon I'm sure, and there's possibly even a bit of sunshine. The path now looks like this, which is these blocks of concrete. The joints aren't too bad. I think actually the side bit is not for rainwater retention or collection, but is for the horses, although I think someone should tell the horses given the amount of horse poo on the bike path. Anyway, I've got another 16k to Liège. Going to try and hammer it home before the wind and rain really starts in. The path is fine, it's just not special. I've made it back to Liège. It's really windy, almost got blown off my bike, but it's beautiful. I love Liège. I'm on a traffic-free island in the middle. That's the Meuse there, and the other side of that building there's a kind of Meuse Canal type thing, deviation. I always think Liège is a bit industrial. It reminds me of my hometown of Leeds enormously, and I used to think it was rubbish for cycling, but I think the trick to cycling in Liège is knowing where the cycle paths are, because once you find them, they're great. The RAVeL 38 that I was following, that dropped me off about 6 kilometres from here. The signage in from there was good, but the paths were patchy, a lot of concrete, a lot of holes, a lot of dodgy curbs. But yeah, good to be back in Liège. If I can get a coffee, I'll get a coffee. If not, I will hop on the train back to Brussels. And that is my review of the L38. Reasonably good, but absolutely nothing to write home about. Just a standard bike path.